Y'all please share this during this intro.
Head on down to Archibald and Woodrow, some of the best barbecue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, y'all. Right off of 4125 Greensboro Avenue, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 35405. You can hit them up at 205-331-4858. Also, you can find them at their other location, 1211 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Northport, Alabama 35476. 205-345-6861.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Fly, 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 fly. Gucci, huh? I drink till I'm drunk.
Fellas, head on down to New Generation Barber Shop, right off of 2600 McFarland Boulevard East, Suite C. Go ahead and get you a fly cut from my boy Fred Brown. You can hit him up at 205-292-4995. Also, Sam Brown at 205-722-8506. And how can I forget about my boy Amp the Barber? Hit him up at 205-561-7473. Check him out, y'all.
Take a pic, I might as well. Hell, drop the top and take a selfie.
You shopping at a goddamn number 2 pizza.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Big Mike coming to you right here on Soundbooth Radio 106.1 and Soundbooth TV. With another edition of Battle of the Sexes, because you know we do it every Sunday, 8 p.m. until 10. I am joined here with the boss panel. Of course, I have the lovely Miss Coco with us. Hey, Miss Coco, how you doing?
Well, hey, man. How everybody doing? I'm good.
Hey, we getting in there. Hey, we also have that songbird, Red Diamond on the chat with us. I think we got her. What happened?
I'm still here.
Okay. Hey, Red Diamond, how you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Doing great. Because we also have my boys on here also. He on my Ace Boom Coon. We got Buck Dollar, man of 1,001 job. It with us tonight. What's going on, Buck? How you doing?
Man, doing great, man. What's happening, family?
Man, you know, we're trying to hold it down. Of course, we can't have the panel without the devil's advocate, nicknamed Spoon, because he like to stir everything. What they call
What's
it?
happening? What's happening?
Stan G, what's going on with you?
Man, what's up?
And we know we're trying to hold everything down. Okay, we got the echo. Real quick, I also want to give shout out to our producer who's gonna be in and out of this program with us. The young and talented DJ Mello, who keeping everything rolling for us tonight. Was that a cheer?
It's all like a muster.
Okay. Okay.
I got bad lungs.
I hear you. You know why you got bad lungs, but I ain't gonna get into that right now. So, man, I hope everybody had a good week. Last week we decided that we was gonna talk about some stuff, kind of off the, not necessarily on the relationship thing, but we're gonna talk about some relationship things too. But the one thing that was interesting, the question that was asked last week was um, ladies wanted to know about the bro code. They think they know, but do they really know? And then the second part of that, the flip side of that coin is guys would like to know about the sister code. And did they do women actually have a sister code? So we're gonna get into that real quick. Of course, most people think the bro code is well, they think the number one rule of the bro code is bros before hoes is the terminology used. Not necessarily that I think that is I don't think it's a false statement, but I don't think it's a true statement either. I think that it kind of depends on the age of the people involved. I think the younger you are, the more that applies, but the older and wiser you get, the less that applies. So that's my take on that one. I would like to get um Stan G. What do you think?
I will agree with what you said. The bro code is ever evolving. It is not a static, solid thing. It always varies depending on the position and depending on which bro that you're with, because all the bros, you don't hold them to the same code.
Okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. But what you think?
Old terminology of bros over hoes is always the case. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna put somebody who's loose like that over your relationship with your partner. That never changes. You see what I'm saying? Now, like you said, as you get into a situation where your partner is in a more mature relationship, then that's not even up for grabs. Everything is always about holding your homeboy down first and always doing what's best, what's in his best interest, even if that's checking him. You know what I'm saying? That's the bro code. But you keep it between y'all two. You don't do it in front of anybody else.
Okay. Now, that we got the guys. We got two ladies on the right now that I'm sure are interested in the bro code, and they probably have questions. Ms. Coco, do you have any questions pertaining to the
Give me a minute. Let me formulate a few.
bro shucks? While you thinking about that, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Red Diamond. Red Diamond, do you have any questions pertaining to the bro code?
It is very situation specific. You have to have the scenario. We just can't ask about a policy because the policy can change depending on the situation.
Exactly.
I agree.
Is Red Diamond still with us?
Yeah, they trying to figure out what they're gonna say. They trying
We
to float.
beat
They trying to. They trying to
My
come up with.
bad. I had my mic muted. Thought y'all could hear me. Oh, okay, that was a slow moment. Um, As I have really nothing to say because honestly, y'all kind of answered my question on that. On that because y'all got some guys that they'll rather hang out with their homeboy before they hang out with the girl sometimes. So, but y'all say it does depends on the mental of that boy or man.
And the level of the relationship. The
Facts.
level of the relationship. But you do have to also understand that in said relationships, you are not gonna cut all ties with said homeboys.
Well, I
You're
don't
gonna have
expect you to cut all ties, but say we got something planned, and then you take that plan that we already had planned and start chilling with your homeboy because your homeboy more important than your female. You got people that like that though.
I don't.
Nah, that nigga sus.
think that if you in a relationship, now if it like you said, if it's just a side piece or something like that, that probably would happen. But if y'all in something more serious or more solid than that, I don't think that happens. Well, it shouldn't happen anyway. Joining in right now, we got Steph with us. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Have you been listening in?
Oh no, I just caught on. I was driving and I had bad service. I was trying to log in, but either like here through Facebook. But I'm trying to figure out what the question was because Bree, well, Red Diamond was saying about if the homeboy, if the guy, I guess with his homeboys. So I'm trying to figure out what was the question.
Okay, well, we went over. Right now, we're on the bro code, and we asked the ladies if they had any questions pertaining to the bro code. Situation.
Okay, what? Okay, so far, what questions did the ladies ask them?
Actually, no question has been asked just yet. The Red Diamond was just saying that she think that there are some guys out there that would much rather spend time with their bros than with a girl, and that once again, that's one of those situations I think personally think that if you are just a side piece, then that would happen more often than if you were in an actual relationship.
Side piece. Wow.
Well, I mean, if you just somebody that just kind of kick it with each other every once in a while, I mean,
my thing is with that, I haven't encountered some men that were like that, but I was thinking that we were a relationship, but they would rather be with their homeboys than rather be with me. And I'm like, you know, we in a whole relationship, and you would rather be with your homeboys than be with me. Like, I understand you want to have times with your guys, but that's cool and all. But come on now, you don't want to be with me. It's guys that are like that though. But
can I ask you this? Are you sure that both of y'all were in the relationship, or was it just you in the relationship?
Oh yeah, we were in a relationship. I mean, we didn't put it like all on Facebook, like Red Diamond. You probably know who I'm talking about. Truck driver.
My bad. Yeah.
So, talking about too.
Yep. Coco, you know.
I don't.
You know.
I think that probably one of y'all probably felt more for the other one than the other one did.
But I'm just saying, we were in a full relationship. But you know, you're a truck driver. I understand that, you know, if you on the road for a certain amount of time, you know, you want to come back, be with your folks and hang out, drink and stuff, and then you know you be with me. But you're probably on the road for maybe about 2 or 3 days, and you come right back home to be with your folks. Like, you just was with them last weekend, or you were just with them 2 days ago. Like, can we have our time? So like, you would rather be with your homeboys than be with me, and we were in a relationship.
But what you think about that?
Oh, Buck, he.
Yeah. What about Stan?
Yes, Stan.
You say be on the road through the week, maybe come home on the weekend, and Friday night go to the homeboys, and you gotta wait till Saturday night. Is that what you're saying?
It don't even be waiting till Saturday night in there. It ain't even no. He want to be with his homeboy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you probably gotta be back on the road that Monday. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, where do I fit in? Even if you just go that Monday, Tuesday, you may come home that Wednesday. Okay, I'm in college, but I still made time for you. But even then, you'll be like, well, just come out here to my homeboy's house. We just down here playing cards.
Okay, were you living on campus?
No.
Or you had a whole apartment?
Well, I was staying with my god sister.
Oh, okay. So you had some semblance of privacy. Is basically what I'm trying to get to.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then, was he a lot older than you?
Maybe like 2-3 years older.
No, That don't count. I kind of lean to agree with Michael on this one. Maybe you were more in a relationship than he was. Because I'm just saying, typical. I'm thinking just man thought. If I done been on the road 2-3 days, the first thing that I'm trying to get to when I get off the road ain't gonna be no dude. I'm just saying.
Right.
Big facts.
We looking for something soft.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking for he done slept in the truck for 3 days. I'm trying to get into a soft baby.
Getting into something soft here.
Right.
And you know, I wanted to be with him because it been times where I ain't trying to put this man business out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was there with his mama, but he ain't had no privacy. So we would be in the truck. I'm laying up in this whole twin bed with you because I was.
That might have been some of it. Guys, like some guys, if they don't feel like, cause that's a whole cliche y'all got. Like y'all used to crucify niggas that still stayed at home with their mama after 22. So I'm just saying, the bro, like shit, I can't invite her back to my mama's house every weekend. So I'm just saying, you might have had an issue.
In the hotel room get expensive.
Yeah, Pippin. You got money. Buy a suite.
He couldn't do that.
Nah.
So you got like, and I feel so bad. I feel like just thinking about it now, and being with Tracy right now, and he told me like, you know, you'll never have to do this no more. If I had to go to the bathroom,
I do the potty, the squat. She had to do the popping squat.
I had to get a cup before I went down there. Because mind you, I'm in Duncanville. We out there
strong as hell.
We in Duncanville.
I was gotta aim what kind of muscle strength do it take to aim your pee in a cup? In a cup for a woman?
You can tell. I used to love that man. If I sat up there and I was down there in the country,
peeing in a cup.
Peeing in a cup.
Like you're on probation.
Like you taking a drug test.
Yeah. I went to the Mapco. They got the biggest cup they had. Every time I had to use the bathroom, you know they had a little privacy curtain in the truck. Had to go right there, be in the I'm over there between the driver's seat and in the middle, squatting, trying to hold a cup. Use the bathroom. Now that's love right there.
Oh, that is shit. That is. That's yeah.
That's why I thought we was in a relationship.
I'm just asking why you use a cup. I just would have let it hit the ground. But anyway,
she didn't want to step outside the truck.
Exactly. And they had raccoons and possums and stuff. Ain't nobody gonna come behind me. I'm already scared of the dog anyway.
Okay. Coco, you kind of quiet there. What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Right now, I'm just listening. Formulate my thought process on the subject.
She's got a specific question. She's trying to ask. She's trying to get somebody fucked up. That's what that is. She's trying to get deep. Hey, fellas, give Coco a general answer. Do not give her anything too deep into it because she's trying to catch somebody.
I'm really not. Like y'all forgot, I grew up with all boys. I have all brothers, all boy cousins. Like there are no girls, so I grew up around all guys.
Ooh,
She know the game.
You
I'm
can't
the
trust
same
them. You
way.
can't trust them girls. They got a whole bunch of brothers. You can't trust them.
I'm the same way. I don't
Yeah,
have no sisters or nothing.
yeah.
I consider my best friends as sisters, and they had older sisters. So I'm the same way. I grew up around nothing but dudes.
Poor fella. Poor fella. He don't even know what he got himself into.
Red Diamond. I think we lost Red Diamond.
We dropped off for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now while y'all formulating questions, based on how we have explained the bro code, is the girl code similar, or do y'all go by a different set of rules?
Because the conception is sisters before misters. With the girl code, is that how it goes? Still,
it depends on the guy. I'll say it depends. Like, if he's a good guy, like, if he's a good guy, I feel like my friends would be like, go be with him. You go spend time with him. But if they see that, oh, he ain't no good, come on, sister for misters.
So is that if your friends dictate that he's a good guy and you need to be spending more time with him, because that's basically what Buck was saying when you say you got a homie and you call him, you like, hey, look, man, you got your good girl at the house, you need to go and take care of her and stuff like that. So I mean, I think that's on the same level is a bro code. So if your friends is telling you like, hey, you got a good dude, you stop trying to hang out with us, you better go home to that man because somebody else gonna scoop him up. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, because you got, at least you got some of your friends. They'll be like, they'll tell you the absolute truth, so you won't be sitting up here looking crazy. Like, I'm trying to see how to put it, because you do have them one girls, like, they see that you got a good man, and they'll try to get in your ear and be like, nah, girl, forget him. Let's go to the club, or this dude right here, go talk to him. We don't care. Some girl, they don't want to see you in a happy relationship or anything like that.
But that's the ones that
them the ones that be like,
they want that forbidden fruit.
Yeah, but you got true friends that be like, hey, I see that he making you happy. I see that he a good dude for you. Go be with your man. Go before somebody get him, and they'll probably hip you onto it like, hey, old girl, or they try to talk to your dude, or I know your dude try to talk to somebody else. They'll probably hip you up on to stuff like that. You have some friends that care, and you got some friends that don't.
Red Diamond, you back with us? What are you thinking? Pertaining to girl code, what is girl code to you?
Girl code to me is basically like
I think she's stuck. She's stuck in the matrix.
I'm stuck in the matrix. What happened?
Girl code to me, and that was it.
Oh, girl code. Friends can't talk to exes.
Right there. Yeah.
That's mine.
So y'all just pick and choose like what code y'all got one that y'all deal with, and the rest of them like is it on a woman by woman basis? The one what a girl code is, or some of you have a whole book, right? Coco, what do you think it is?
I think when it comes to girl code, like it depends on, I guess, the situations you in. Also, just like I heard Step say something about your girl will put you on if your dude not doing right or cheating on you or something like that. But there's also those females that'll put stuff in your ear because they want your dude. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's like to me, I'm what's the word? I'm a very introverted person, so I don't hang out with a lot of people. You know, just like Bree also stated about the girls can't talk to your exes or whatever the case may be. Now, me, I'm an individual, like they my ex for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody else, hey, that might be their person, they just wasn't my person. Like I'm not gonna get mad at you because you talking to him, later on after I talk to him. Like to me, that's not an issue. But to some females, that's an issue.
Is there a time limit that they should wait before they get together, or if
I
they
mean, it don't need. It can't be like fresh. Now, I ain't gonna use. Yeah, it can't be fresh. Or I mean, like, give it a couple years.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fresh, or like if I know it's somebody that, say like they was in a relationship for like 7 years and like Brie is my best friend. Like I'm not gonna go behind her and talk to that dude. You get what I'm saying? But if it's just somebody that she was dating and they didn't hit it off, and then later on, what I'm saying, we start talking and like, well, Brie, like I'll let her know, like, me and so, what I'm saying, start having a little conversation, whatever, what I'm saying, I want to see where it go. That's just out of common respect. But if I know it wasn't serious, then it's free game. But if it was like a serious relationship where they like that was, what I'm saying, then it's a no go.
What if it wasn't serious but they smashed?
That's why I said give it a couple years.
Like it depends because it all depends on the situation.
Yeah, like I would say, like it depends. Like how fast is this man trying to talk to me? Like because not gonna lie, me and Bree, we have encountered with guys from the past. Like a guy, he tried to talk to Bree, and then years later, he tried to talk to me. So I would run that by Bree, like, "Hey, wasn't that old dude that you were just trying, like, that was talking to you or something like that?" And and vice versa. Like guys try to talk to me, it didn't hit off, but they want to talk to Bree. So it's like we like, okay, maybe we don't be like, oh well, no, don't talk to him because he this, that, and the third. No, we're like, okay, well, this how he was when he was talking to me. But that was years later. Maybe that wasn't his season to talk with me. Maybe he's changed. So he might have changed. Maybe he saw something different in you than he did with me. So I can't sit up here and say that, oh, he was a low down dirty dog to me and he did this, that, and the third, because he probably treat you way different because he probably see something different. So that's why stuff like that, if it wasn't as serious, y'all were just talking, y'all were just texting, and if it was a smash, and y'all probably like ended it on like a, yeah, we just stopped talking type of ordeal. Like, I run it by my friend first, like, hey, this is old dude. And he tried to talk to me. I just want to let you know we didn't go behind your back, and I wasn't talking to him while y'all was talking. That was the reason why y'all two stopped talking. So that's when we say, when with girl code, like we tell each other with the guy if we had any type of relations or anything with them.
Hey, Buck, you got any questions about the girl code?
Um, I not really. I mean, I've seen it work, you know what I'm saying, deviously, and I've seen it work, you know what I'm saying, the other way. So, and I think what the ladies told me is that it depends on, you know what I'm saying, what clique you with. You know what I'm saying? You and this chick may have a code that y'all follow by, y'all are strict by, whereas these people over here, they go by a different, you know what I'm saying, tune. So it might be a little different with checking in and stuff like that with them. I put it like this. Compared it to the bro code, I know Stan was already married. So me and Stan are tight. If I saw his ex-wife and she was interested, it'll still be a no for me. You see what I'm saying? That's just hell no. Part of it, you know what I'm saying, has to deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? I got an ego too, god damn it. I don't I don't need nobody's leftovers and shit. It's plenty of other, you know, options to go and stuff, but you don't never want to have no awkwardness, man. You can have people that say, man, everything's cool, I don't care, and it's been 10 years, and as soon as they see you with that person, though, that shit changes. So, you know, I'm like, damn all that, you know, just keep it solid. It's plenty of people to choose from, man. You keep it walking, keep it quick. But yeah, that damn girl code, that's some bullshit.
Okay.
Wow.
I agree. As a girl,
I'm almost real nervous to see if Coco done came up with her questions yet.
I don't really have no questions. Like honestly, I don't. Not when it comes to bro code or any of that.
Oh, okay. Cause we thought you was formulating some stuff over there when it came down to the bro code.
So I was trying to formulate something. Like I'm still thinking.
Yeah, because it sounds like you trying to trip some folks up on some stuff.
Hey, she can go ahead and quit all the formulating. Just come on over here and walk to the dark side. I got a nice seat for you, a cigar, a couple things on ice too. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, stand and sit beside you. You'll feel like you belong.
I like Star
Wars. Come on over. It's nice and comfortable over here. Man, I almost forgot.
I'm neutral on this subject.
No, but it's interesting because there are it seems like there's so many similarities between the guy code and the girl code that you know if evidently I don't think everybody's following those rules of engagement. If they did,
that's what the biggest difference is between the girls and the guys. The girls shit is a hell of a lot more fluid because they got to worry about each other taking each other's man. Brothers, you typically don't have to worry about the girls' brothers. We usually see you with your chick and we be like, all right, I see you, and keep it pushing it. Then see them women and be like, girl, I see you. Girl, I see you. Girl.
Hey, what was that Chris Rock said? He was like, dude, to see your homeboy with a girl, be like, man, I need a girl just like that. And then the chick to see her whole girl with a dude, I was like, I need him. Say that, bitch.
So like, do y'all think that there is some truth to that forbidden fruits thing that I was speaking of earlier? Like everything looks so green, the grass so green over there, and everything that I think that I could do better by him than who he will, or you know, I would like for him to do for me what he's doing for her. Do y'all think that that's a real thing?
I think that some women think like that, yes.
Yeah.
But not all. Because like just me personally, I feel like if he's mine, he's mine. And if he go over there or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who you want to be. Like it is what it is.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
It is, but do you feel like if you see a lady who has that mindset of it's forbidden fruit, so I definitely want him, that she can be extremely devious and try to do stuff behind your back to try to get him?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean I've experienced it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't, have a lot of homegirls and things like that. Like I don't have time for that.
Do you also feel that guys, they can hold off only for so long, or do you think that their guys can hold off forever if they with the right girl?
When you say hold off, like
Yeah, like if she putting it out there, like, hey, she ain't got to know nothing. It's just me and you. Come on now, or something like that, and she like really and truly setting it out. Do you think that guys are, and you feel like you got a good guy? Do you feel like you can still feel that way about him if you got a somebody who's trying to set it out like that?
It depends on the guy.
Like it really depends on the guy, because I mean guys can be easily triggered.
Yeah, and then it's something
Hold up, wait. Pause. What the hell?
Hey, we talking.
Did you just say?
We talking.
I'm not gonna stand for that. Hell no. Easily trigger my ass. You just easily trigger me again.
Why is easily triggered? Y'all see a shoulder and you get happy.
Happy. And it ain't y'all face that get happy either.
Right.
Unbelievable. I done told y'all about trying to broad brush a whole genre. That don't work. Sometimes you gotta jump out there and impress me. You ain't seen a lot of stuff. It's not easily triggered. Now you talking about somebody maybe like 15, 16.
Right. Ain't nobody easily triggered. Who the fuck? Ain't nobody easily
triggered.
That
don't make sense. Easily trigger my ass.
Right.
I am appalled. I am flabbergasted. This is just unusual. I thought y'all knew better than that.
Hey, Jordan, I can't say Tank. DJ Tank in the conversation.
I came at the end. All I know is Buck. I'm agreeing with Buck. I heard somebody say men are easily triggered. Lies. Little boys easily triggered.
Cause y'all is easily triggered.
No.
What do we say?
What are we easily triggered by?
Easily triggered
by
the great
shoulder. Get out of here.
That girl smell good.
Stop it.
Unbelievable.
So all y'all men jumped off the porch on y'all because the girl smell good? Come on, y'all. Don't do that now.
Sound like a little boy to me. Like I said, you got to show me something. I'm not easily impressed. Triggered my ass.
Right.
Well, I told you I had to pause that. I didn't even care what came after that, damn it. You had to no. I stand on that. I cannot believe what my boy Stan said. You have the unmitigated gall to even say such a phrase on this beautiful Sunday evening that we had.
So, Paul. So you're telling me that men are not easily triggered by another female when they're in a relationship?
No.
Yes or
no?
No.
What's your definition?
So how the word cheating comes about?
That ain't got nothing to do with being easily triggered. Think about what you said. Nope. So if you're in a relationship with a man, he go to work, right? He ain't just fucking with the girls at his job. He ain't just fucking with the girls as he pays on a daily basis. He's not easily triggered. Just like it's men out there every day, it's women out there every day, all day. Niggas not easily triggered.
Okay, but you got some guys that are like this. You can have a man that, he be like, man, ain't nobody studying me. I ain't got no hoes. Don't no girl want to talk to him. He probably was trying to talk to a girl and the girl didn't give him a time of day. All of a sudden he get a girlfriend. All of a sudden the girls see, how they treat, the girls seeing how he treating this girl.
We'll see.
But now you
on
I
don't know. Every dude I know ain't never had a problem with it.
So, because he got all these girls in his ear telling us, oh, you so cute. Oh, this, that, and the third. The same girls that he was trying to talk to now.
But listen what you're explaining. You're explaining the person, like, by your definition, he don't have girls. He never had girls. Now all of a sudden he got a girl. Well, of course he's easily triggered because he don't know what the fuck going on. You just said
he got a girl now. But now they see
But
that.
he wasn't used to girls. You said he didn't have girls. When nobody trying to holler at him in the beginning.
Yeah, he was trying to talk to him and all that. He was trying to talk to him, but no girl would give him a time of day. Now all of a sudden,
he might be easily triggered because he lame. Whoever he is.
Hey, bro. He's out on
all of
revenge.
a sudden, now that all these girls trying to get at him, now he feeling like he popping and he this, that, and the third. He getting all big chested and big head, and now he like, oh shoot, I can get any girl I want to now.
Yeah, but that's an isolated situation. That don't smell for all men.
The problem ain't with the dude. The problem is not with the dude. What you have to figure out is why is it y'all, or not y'all, but why is it that there are a lot of women unattracted to guys until they with somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. And that actually goes both ways too, because if you were what they were classified as an ugly duckling, and then all of a sudden you blossom into some after you get the new hairstyle.
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Stop doing it.
Start turning heads. There are a lot of women whose head get big too because of that. And guys weren't paying no attention to them when they was in school or whatever. They didn't got in college and they didn't start doing stuff. Hey,
if you ain't had no girls, and then all of a sudden, like she said, you get a little girlfriend, now you popping, or you ain't had no dudes and you get a little popping, and you think you got the big head, you are what they call a green bean, because you ain't got but one girl, so you don't really know what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you ain't got but one dude, this your new dude, so you don't really know what's happening now.
And Tank, to add on to that,
I'm gonna take a line from my girl Cookie Lions. I'm gonna take a line from my girl Cookie Lions that she said when I used to watch Empire on season 1. The streets ain't for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. So you get your little girlfriend if you want to and think you got a big head, or get your little boyfriend if you want to, and you jumping out there. It's the Autobahn. Especially with this younger generation. It's the Autobahn. You ain't talking about
some of them cats, they on a revenge tour though.
Right.
Because now, like, it's the whole Mike Jones effect. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
They all on me. Yeah, man.
It's true. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas said, bro, remember when they wouldn't even holler at me? They said, man, I can't even get them off me now. And I got old girl and they say she ugly and all that, but she cool. Yeah, it happens. Right. It does.
Right.
Because it's true. You do have those chicks, and every guy on here can say that. You have those chicks that when you were by yourself, no, you wasn't appealing. But as soon as somebody else finds you interesting, all of a sudden now it's like, oh, well, what he got going on, I need to find out. Let me get some of that. It's happened. But no, I ain't nobody tripping to do shit.
Coco, what do you think? You think that guys can be easily triggered?
I think that some guys, like they express boys are like that. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the fellas on this side.
A little boy, yeah, he gonna be easily triggered, not no man.
Yes.
Hey, Coco, come on over. Come on over.
No, she's saying what she is.
Side, Coco. Your name already Coco.
They said they got some bars. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let me.
She's good.
We got cigars over here.
The fact that if you show somebody the shoulder, they get easily triggered by that. Ain't that what you said?
What'd you say?
You said that guys get easily triggered because you show them a shoulder.
Little boys. Little boys.
You know what really gonna have them triggered? Sundress season.
Sundress season. And look,
y'all.
Can we please put the tights and the leggings and the chill suit down and bring the sundresses back? We've been missing sundresses for like 3 years. Y'all bring them back, ladies. Bring them back.
Please.
Please bring them back.
Oh, yeah.
Sundress, no pants, bring it back. Run that back.
Right. With the lock. Hanging, like, I hope mine grow a little bit more, but I can wiggle some more. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, with those sundress season come out, oh, y'all fold like lawn chairs.
I know.
Ain't no
No.
crime in looking from a distance. As long as you ain't
Right.
trying to touch. I admire beauty, damn it. Shit, you popping,
Right.
you popping. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm finna walk over there and endanger and put myself in a damn death penalty and shit. Damn all that.
Hey, you pay to go into a museum, don't you?
Huh?
You go into a museum to admire the art, right?
Facts.
Nah.
You can't touch it, but you can sit there and look at Mona Lisa all day. Remember that.
Well, Buck, me and you now and Mike, we had to put some shade on that because even though it's a museum,
Oh, of course. Stay still for too long.
Hey, I ain't gonna never forget. We went to the A for the 4th, like 2 years ago. It was a pandemic, but 21. Man, I'm in South City Kitchen across from, it's right when Midtown Beach Club open. Oh no, Buck. They going into the club with thongs on. Wife would look at me and say, are you trying to go there tonight? I'm not even looking at it. Can you believe they going in thongs? No, I cannot believe it. But yes, I can believe it.
Big
I had to put the
facts.
Ray-Bans on to look.
There's hell over there.
But hey,
one or two fine girls, okay.
do
Look, my boo
women
say, don't start look. But that's what you say. Don't start looking at dudes. I wouldn't do that ever.
Look,
do ladies do
Shut
that?
up, Chase.
Oh, kind of hide what y'all call yourself looking at.
I don't.
Wait, you said try to hide what we look at?
Try to hide what you looking at.
Yeah, like you with your dude. You with your dude. You with stare like, and a dude come with some great jogging pants on.
You gotta hide, Mike, man. Don't disrespect now. Or not necessarily hide, but just don't be disrespectful. That's what
Just
I'm saying.
glance. You ain't got to make it obvious.
Right.
I mean, you know, just
You know, cut your eye a little bit. Keep eyes forward.
Yeah, just
I'm not moving. Buck.
Right there. Right there.
Hey, Buck.
I'm keeping my eyes forward though.
yeah.
If
When
we
we
stand
sit,
aside,
Buck, if we walking, and we see him from the front, and we know we see it from the front, I'm
Yes,
already
sir.
looking in a whole nother direction, Buck, because I already know I'm not gonna even play with it, Buck.
See, I'm gonna start staring mines in the eyes. Baby, you know what? We need to turn around and go this way.
You're right, Buck.
What if your girl's like? What if she's like, dang, baby, she thick, ain't she?
I ain't noticed. That's what I'm gonna say. That's my notice.
Yeah, you can't.
That shit don't work.
So one thing about it, if you my boo and you say she thick, you know I already know she thick. So we cool on that. I ain't noticing.
Yeah.
If you tell me she thick, I know. I already seen. It's a setup, man. I know. She thick. I ain't even noticed, babe. You ain't gonna get me.
Hey man, mine's already curvy. So she already know what a nigga on. But at the same time, she's like, that nigga like women shit.
Right. And she is fine. Women, I agree with y'all. I understand what y'all saying. She a nice looking woman, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't gonna agree with you on that all the way.
Nope.
Because that's a setup.
Hey, Stan, you kind of quiet, bro. What you thinking?
Oh,
okay, we lost Stan. Okay. I was gonna say, man, because I know he supposed to been saying something pertaining to this.
Don't set yourself up, never.
At all.
Don't be disrespectful. So,
there's rules to it.
And the best way to not be disrespectful, just tell your boo, okay, I ain't even really noticed it, babe. I'm with you. Just keep that moving.
That's right.
Because you ain't finna look at her and tell your boo she fine. So it don't matter that she telling you she fine, because you already know. And we know we ain't finna tell our boos that we're not gonna do that. That's what we're not doing.
Hey man, my first answer is, I mean, she all right. I mean, she ain't you. Shit.
Right. That's it. You got to keep on with that.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm telling you.
Hey man, I've been around for a minute. I just look like this.
I don't want this to happen. Buck a rapper and a CEO. I'm a DJ. Y'all fuck around and say she fine. We say yeah. Then they say, hey, Buck, hey, Tank. Now it's a problem. So no. Motherfucker might know me. And if the motherfucker know me and we agreed that she fine, you're gonna have a problem.
Where'd she know you from?
Or whatever. Just whatever. I don't whatever y'all. I ain't been in that situation because I'm not gonna let myself get in that situation. But yeah.
Shit, that's a scary shit. Matter of fact, wanna come up and be like, hey, Buck, I'm like, hey, I don't know who the fuck that is.
but we go super women, Stephanie, Coco, all y'all with me. I'm telling y'all, your men going super diplomatic. It don't mean that he had nothing with the girl, but we just gonna go super diplomatic now.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna be
I'm trying to run back.
Was
it a night with models? Niggas trying to do everything in their mind.
No, it's you deal with entertainment. You run across a lot of people, and folks get to know you because you perform in a club and so forth. And you might take a picture with a person or speak. Somebody from that circle may say something to you, and you'll speak back. They have no idea who she is.
Right. Or like one thing I commend Red Diamond on. She knowing the nightlife lifestyle different. So like Buck saying, it may not have been a smash situation, but we've been in spots, and you was in the same spot we was at between 3 and 5 in the morning. It is the one thing about if you ain't involved in it, if you're out at between about 3 and 6 in the morning, debauchery is going on now.
Facts. Only thing open his legs and Waffle House.
Now your people ain't got to cooperate in the debauchery, but wherever they at, if they tell you we had a dice game, card game, yes, that part is true. Debauchery is going on over there too. Now they may not participate in it, but what is going on?
True.
Let me ask you, you ladies, because y'all ladies on this panel have done some modeling. If you're with your guy and the guy walk up to you because he met you at one of your modeling seminars or whatever, how do you handle that situation?
Introduce. Hey, babe, this is such and such. I model with him at whatever the case may be.
Right.
This is my babe. This is my husband. This is my whatever.
Exactly. And then the model dude gonna know exactly what that means. Yes, man. Hey, nice to meet you, homeboy. That's it. Simple as that. She right.
But what if he's not somebody that you actually, he just was there, and he did like Tank and Buck said, was like one of the fans, and he took a picture with you or something like that because he was a fan, and of course now he feel like he know you personally. See you out on the street. Oh, hey, Coco.
I mean, I'm gonna still speak because that's just who I am. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna be rude, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna introduce my significant other or whoever is with me. Like, hey, hey, how you doing? Well, you know me. Okay, well, this is my husband, or this is my boyfriend, or this is my whoever it may be.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Same thing. And she, if the less that he know her, the less she got to even say. Motherfucker know he don't know Coco.
Exactly.
He just took a picture with her. Well, he know ain't no need in walking up on her. She got a dude with her. No need in doing that. Dudes ain't gonna do that no way.
There's some of them that will though.
I'm gonna say you'll be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Some people like to assume.
Huh?
I said some people like to assume.
That's true.
You with a dude, wait till you go to the bathroom and come back around.
Oh, now I know that happens, but I'm just talking about, I could be in the club with my homegirls, dip away, of course. Here come the vultures.
Hey, that's true because DJs, y'all catch hell. You know what I'm saying? We heard more about y'all being hoes than the rappers and shit. It ain't
Stop
even
it,
like
bro.
that.
But it's not like that. Yeah, right.
No, it's really not. Like I said, nigga, I spin records.
Right.
DJ Mello.
He's lying.
You know, hold DJ Mello.
It's okay.
Whatever.
DJs are some of the best guys ever on earth. Scouts honor. I can attest to that. Us and dudes that's librarians. We probably top 2.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
they be trying to get something to play my song. Play my song. You to play this same song about 5 times already for that same girl. Something going on.
If you date a DJ,
yeah.
if you dating a DJ and he play a record 5 times for a person that's asking, something definitely going on. Big man or woman. You right about that.
Yeah, he probably finna get fired.
Oh, he getting paid?
Yeah, if it's a man, he getting paid.
Yeah, I mean, we went to the clubs in Atlanta and paid them to play our records, you know what I'm saying, 5 times in a row and stuff just to reiterate. You know,
yeah, or something like that. Right.
Well, since Cargo couldn't never come up with any questions for Guy Code.
Can I ask one question? I don't know if that's.
Yes.
I think we probably already touched this subject before, but why can't guys take rejection?
I think a lot of guys can't take rejection because a lot of guys come from their mama. And so their mamas, your mama ain't really rejecting you. So once they get a girl and reject them, they kind of hardcore to them. That's just my opinion, I guess. Some guys.
Like, reason why I asked that is because, and this happened twice this week. The first time I was out and I was at the laundromat and I forgot my laundry detergent. So I had to get it from the vending machine that was there. So I'm like, okay, I had got this, and then on top of that, I was trying to get a fabric sheet. Miss got fabric softener. So I'm like, okay, well, I have this. I used it, so I didn't use the fabric softener, but I have a little bit left of this laundry detergent. So I seen this gentleman. He was putting his clothes in the washing machine, but I didn't see him having the detergent. So me being me, I'm like, you know what? I don't need it no more. Hey, do you need this? So me being nice, asking him, do he need this detergent and this fabric softener? He was like, no, but he took it out of my hand. This is the detergent. He took it out of my hand, but he was like, you know what? You get it back. And like, just in case he needs. So I'm like, okay. So while I'm reaching for it, he was like, you show is pretty.
You're breaking up just a little bit to me.
Okay, you hear me? He was like, I'm pretty. So I'm like, okay, well, thank you. So as I'm reaching for it to get it, he's like, hold it. He's not giving it back to me. And he was like, let me get your number. I said, I have a boyfriend. You looking around, he ain't in here, is it? I don't care. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And so I was on the phone with one of my homeboys, and I was just like, I'm on the phone with him right now. And that was, he was like, oh, well, all right. And he gave it back to me. The second time, I'm at a gas station, the guy trying to talk to me, and he asking me for my number, and I said, I'm married. He was like, oh, okay, well, tell him that he lucky, and he got a lot of confidence to let you come out the house. But it's stuff like that. Like, if I tell you I have a boyfriend, let it be. I have a boyfriend. And then some guys, they'll go to as far as like, you have to give them their number, give them their number, and then don't let it be a fake number because they will call you right there.
It should be no circumstance you got to get that dude a person your number that you don't want to give it to him. Make them niggas kick
like
rocks.
Like, I know, but it's like it's so scary. They're like stuff that been coming up. Like guys, they real deal get offended that you reject them. To where it's like, okay, you know what? Here's my number. As soon as you get the number, because like I said, they will call you, they will text you. Why are you standing right there? Be like, oh, you gave me a fake number. They'll be so mad. So you give them the number, and then all of a sudden, when you away from them, like you know you ain't gonna see them no more, you block them. So it's like,
Even though
why is it
I'm,
like
I'm
guys are hard on rejection?
now that type of rejection, I didn't know you was talking about that type of rejection. That's kind of crazy to me. That's a little extreme. And like you said, you know, hopefully y'all women don't have to experience that a lot with dudes just blowing up. But at the same time, stand strong on it. You don't want to give them your number, don't give them your number. Because you don't want to give him your number just because. And you do got a dude. Now he calling you. If he that crazy, he's just gonna be calling you wild times.
That's why I just block him.
And don't tell and I know you're not gonna tell your dude, I gave my number because no, fuck that. Be like, hey, I got a dude. That's it.
Steph, also
now,
keep in mind.
sometimes niggas might act stupid. I do know that happens sometimes, but fuck that, you know.
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me before. I was like hanging out with some friends at a bar, and a dude ended up coming up to me. He said he liked it. First of all, he said he liked my tattoo on my thigh, and I said, "Oh, okay, cool, thank you." And he turned around and asked for my number, and I told him no, and he asked me why not, and I told him, "Do you really want to get my number to a point where?" And I was honest with him. Do you really want to get my number to where that I am going to ignore you and because I don't want to talk to you and waste your time? And then turned around and thought he was going to be smart and said, well, you're not going to, I'm not, he said, I'm not going to waste, he's not going to waste my time. But that's not what I said.
Right. Reject them niggas, hey, you know.
And ladies, remember, all that saying that, oh, I got a boyfriend or oh, that I'm married, it doesn't mean much because you have women who they're in a relationship and they still dealing with several other niggas. You have women that are married that are still smashing other niggas. So it's no disrespect to you. The only reason he even got the confidence to do it is because he see it happening.
You know that's what's happening.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm saying sometimes go ahead, but be forcible with your rejection. He'll move on most of the time.
Yeah, stand 10 toes on your shit. Like I said, I told you one thing I admire about the ladies on this panel is, regardless of what we say, y'all have a certain set of standards, y'all have a certain set of rules that y'all live by, and y'all stick to it. That's why you have my respect. But like I said, if he's coming at you or any of these individuals are coming at you, it's not a slight to you. It's a slight to the fact that this has happened. And it's been somebody who he may have seen as highly attractive and maybe out of his league. And he just went on and took a shot and was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And he still was able to get what he wanted. So it's nothing against you. It really isn't. You stand on what you stand on, shit, and it's over and done with. Because believe me, if you don't do it, he'll go around saying, man, shit, you can't get that, bro. She's standing down on that. She ain't even go bar the curb. You know, I say, oh, she didn't for me, you know. So don't get offended by it. Just know that it's because it's happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say
and he
that.
He already conniving. Once the nigga tell you, if you tell him you got a boyfriend or a husband and he's still pressing, well, you in your mind know he only want to fuck. Sometimes you can go there with, you know, don't never be scared to come right at niggas real on the rejection. They're gonna, you know, shit, damn. I said I got a man, so that means you only trying to fuck. It ain't nothing happening. Shit, he'll back down right then. Damn.
And I had
don't
play
with it.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I said, you know, you ain't got to play with him because he gonna go on. Somebody else in the bar or the next bar or whatever. Because like Buck said, sometimes he'll catch. But any dude, if you say you're in a relationship or seeing somebody, a special friend, if they still trying to holler, well, you know they only trying to fuck. You know they gonna fuck over you.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be the night. He's not gonna be the one. If any guy get at you and you say you got a man or a boyfriend or a husband or a special friend, and he say, well, they ain't here, let me get your number still, take my number. Well, they just want to fuck some, and they gonna treat you like that. It ain't gonna be no better. It ain't gonna be nothing from that but that. Because you got a dude and you ain't shit, you fucking with it. In his mind, you ain't shit, you already gave him your number. Damn, shit, cheat on a nigga like that. I definitely couldn't go with her. Fuck with her.
No, because that's sticking in the back of his head too. You know, if he already getting at you, or you got somebody, he already know. Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna try my luck. You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk about some long standing, strong relationship shit. Hell no. At least I wouldn't.
Right.
You know?
And when I told my boyfriend and my mom that, they were upset, but it was kind of like they was looking after me because it was like, Steph, you're being too nice, and because I got a good heart, because like with the man at the when we were washing clothes, I saw a guy that was putting his clothes in the washing machine. He didn't have any laundry detergent on him. I guess he forgot it in the car. But I'm looking as, oh, well, maybe he would need this. So I'm going to give it to you. I'm being nice. It wasn't on no, oh, I'm trying to flirt type of ordeal. I would just say, like, hey, I didn't see you have any laundry detergent or anything. I only need this for this one time.
Some guys like that though, Steph. They concede it and they think that if anybody say something to them, they trying to get at them.
It's flirt.
I agree with Mike. That's what I was just about to say. I was just about to say also, once you booed up, leave niggas alone. Don't help them. Leave niggas alone because they might interpret. I was about to say what Mike said. You got a boo. Yeah. I'm gonna give a damn if it's goddamn it. He ain't got no washing powder. You look straight. Leave him alone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
let him figure that out. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was just being nice and trying to help somebody out, but they took it as I'm flirting, and I'm taking it as I'm helping somebody out.
Yeah, I mean everything you were doing was innocent wise, but like I said, when you got somebody who can,
you didn't do wrong, but just don't, like you said, he. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, if he conceded acting like that anyway, then there's nothing that you was gonna be able to do, regardless of that anyway. Because as soon as if you had to just looked at him, that would have said, "Oh, she interested. Let me go shoot my shot."
Or like you said, you said something first. And a lot of guys, some of these guys that be by themselves a lot, women don't say none of them first. They usually saying something to them. So just a little, you ain't do nothing wrong, like Mike said. But shit, that was enough to send shit. Let me try to get the number real quick because girls don't talk to me.
Stan, you been kind of quiet there, brother. What you got? What you thinking about? You got to come off mute.
No, I'm listening to y'all, man. I'm in agreement 100% because, I mean, like I said, I have said something to chicks before. Well, I got a boyfriend. Okay. And then they turn, as soon as you hit them with the, oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, I mean, you ain't have to turn around like that. Motherfucker, you said you had a nigga. So I turned around.
Right.
So, I mean, so you have it that, well, I mean, I got somebody, but I mean, it ain't like that. That's what they hit you with. So, I mean, like you said, the shit comes in all ways. Shit comes in all ways. And then you got to think about it this too. You got to think about this. She said that shit happened to her twice in a week.
Right.
Bruh, when the last time you had two girls come try to holler at you twice in a week? So what I'm saying? So, I mean, so yeah, like, we ain't used to that kind of shit.
Hey, join the conversation. We got Judy Goodwalk stepping in with us. Hey, Judy, what's going on?
Hey, I'm a little late. I'm just quiet because I'm trying to catch up and get the context. I don't know the question, so I'm just like listening. But I don't mind if my input. What's the tea?
We talking about guy code, girl code. What's the girl code to you? Do you have
about what?
Code? The girl code or the guy code? You have any questions about the guy code?
Okay, well, I'm gonna say it like this: shit, if they ain't my partner or my family, I'm not spending nothing moving. Ain't nothing off limits. So they don't say what we talking about. Oh, I'm dead serious.
Do you want me to do like the question that I had just asked Mike?
Please, because that's what I'm getting at.
So the question it was like, why are guys so why do they be so offended when they get rejected? Like if you say, "Oh, I have a boyfriend,"
fragile,
or I have a
fragile
husband.
male ego.
Huh?
Fragile male ego, not used to rejection.
Right. Because
If
like
they
you can say,
attach
"Oh, I
them,
got a boyfriend. I'm married,"
some
and
of them
they'll be
aren't
like,
used to
"I
not
don't
getting
care."
their way. They think they the man, get the man and stuff, and when it don't go their way, sometimes they get really ugly. Sometimes to upwards of violence. I've been on that end. Like you tell a nigga no, you tell a nigga you ain't fucking with him or whatever, it can go real left real fast.
Exactly. So that's why when I had said, "Yeah, it can go real left," and like you be trying to get their number, so it's like, okay, well, it's been times where
Sometimes
okay,
you
I
even
get
have to
their number.
lie and take the dude number, or sometimes you have to lie and
Mm-hmm.
play along because you don't know if your safety is at stake.
You scared.
It's been plenty of times.
Yeah.
I forget what. It's not that I don't want to get my number. I get my number out, get home and block you. But
Right.
I gotta go home. I got to make it home. I could be coming out the store. I could be walking out the bowling alley. I could be putting my groceries in my car with my kids. Like they don't give a fuck. You don't know what the fuck these fuck be on. I'm a regular motherfucker just living my life. And because I told you no, now I got a problem. Or because I told you no, or I'm single but not available. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I just told a guy that in the club last week we had a couple for what? I'm not interested. I'm single. I'm outside. I'm cooling. I'm not interested. Now you want to cause a scuffle? That's weird. That's weird to me, and I shouldn't be apprehensive about going outside just to try to enjoy my life. I shouldn't feel like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just because you tell somebody
So
no, just because you tell somebody you're not interested, even if you got a man, you can have a whole husband. You can walk up the store and your husband be in a car. It happens that fast. These folks is not wired the same.
yeah, these dudes they don't care. That's what I was
You,
saying.
you
Like
can't you
Is
can't
that
even
that
respectfully
considered to be an age
decline. You can't even respectfully decline a person without them trying to take it personal and make it an issue. And I'm not gonna act like I'm just Hollywood, but honey, sometimes I just want to just go home. Like I just want to go home.
Is that do y'all consider that to be an age thing more so than anything? Or
no, it ain't no age thing. No, I had like older guys. They get mad about that. Like they could try to
Honestly,
be my granddad or something.
stop exerting your bias because you feel like you're in a certain position and certain things don't apply to you. I know you're like the taskmaster or the orchestrator of this shit, but don't project your shit on us. You don't live this lifestyle. You're not a woman, so you wouldn't know. You're actually in a safe place. You wouldn't know. So the shit we talking about may not seem like nothing to you because it's not your reality every day. I'm talking to Michael.
well,
I'm gonna say because I got hoes knocking down my door every day trying to fight me for my shit. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I still said what I said.
well, I was just simply asking a question, so don't get upset.
Oh no, I'm not upset at all. I'm not anything, but I still said what I said.
And I respect everything that you said, but on that level, I was simply asking, did y'all think that it was a age thing
No,
trying to see?
no, I
But,
said what it was.
but
It comes down to fragile male ego and greed and rejection. That's it. Ego. Ego has got a lot of people killed. Ego.
I mean, but sugar daddies don't be fighting though. That just be them young boys. Cause see,
And
sugar
now
daddies be like, well, shit, I can just give you
shit
my
out there.
money some other
That
time.
ain't what we talking about. Stick to the subject.
No, it is. He's talking about age groups.
That's not the same. You said age group, and then you go out sugar daddy. Those are two different brackets. Those are two different brackets, and you're not a sugar daddy. So how can
I
you?
didn't say I was. We're talking about the difference between older men and younger men and the ability to accept the rejection.
It doesn't
That's
matter about the age. If the ego is fragile, regardless of the age, it's still going to be a problem. I done dealt with niggas in their 30s that's fucked up. I done dealt with niggas in their 40s and 50s that are fucked up. So age don't have shit to do with it. If you are a little boy on the inside, it don't matter.
Okay, well, I don't want to get.
I see what she's saying. I see what she's saying, and there is truth to that. But I think that also goes on a sliding scale.
A debate thing. I didn't.
And that's the thing. It is absolutely a sliding scale. You trying to put it in one group. Talking about older men. Okay, get what? I know some older men that are clowns. It doesn't matter about the age.
I don't think no one was trying to put anything anywhere. Once again, not trying to make it into a debate to the point where we simply sitting here just fussing and fighting.
But we're not fussing.
Trying to get to the understanding right now. So
I don't hear nobody saying nothing. So it sounds like they're agreeing.
Not necessarily. It's
okay,
just
well, speak up then. It's a conversation. It's not a lecture.
Well, the whole thing is just trying to get to what exactly is the point being made, because what you're getting is from individuals who don't have that mentality. So what we're doing is we're guessing and saying that what we're saying is that what we're saying is that shit don't apply to us. So we're throwing out, well, what could it possibly be? Is it an age thing? And you say no, it's not.
Okay, so now you're saying that you're not listening because I just clearly said what the fuck I said.
No, I'm listening to you. What I'm telling you is that when you have somebody on here that's saying that, okay, I don't get that because that's not an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? So what we're saying is we're throwing out, well, to me, it seems like that would be an age situation because older guys that I've been around, that's not a problem. But you see it more with younger guys, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to dealing with rejection. But, you know, we was trying to get to the point to kind of agree with what she was going in on. And that's the whole thing of it's all an individual basis. You know what I'm saying? Age has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with that individual, which is the same thing I said with, hey, Steph, don't be offended if you tell a guy you got a boyfriend and a nigga still goes at you. That has everything to do with him and what he's experienced. It says nothing about you as a person because you still stand on your shit, which is what Tank said. Hell, keep rejecting his ass. It's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing wrong. That's just, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, if I know I've tried it and I've been successful on 10 other times, why would I not try that same shit on you? If I think that you're attractive, and you with somebody, but it still don't mean shit. You feel me? Same scenario. That's all.
Yeah, like it's been guys that, like I said, it's been like older guys, like, you know, young guys, older guys, like, you know, I can't put it like, oh, just young guys do it, old guys do it, because like it's all guys do it, and just like you said, now I see like, okay, it's what you said, like how he experienced it in the past, like, yeah, he probably bagged some women that were married or in a relationship, and he was like, okay, I could do her the same thing. But now it's like, if I said no, he probably like, okay, let me see if I make it just like egging on some more, like how I do with the other girls. I could probably do it like that. He probably thinking I'm the same way. But just like what Judy said, like, yeah, their ego probably low. That about it. But
right,
yeah, it ain't like when trying to like get like bad and then
and see, that's the only thing that I kind of disagree with. I don't think it's an ego thing. I think that because of past history, guys have been shown that most of the time persistence pays off. So it's not necessarily, I can't deal with rejection. It's okay, like, well, all right, well, she said no this time, but in my past experiences, just because she might say no this time don't mean she'll say no next time. That's how y'all get niggas in the friend zone. They just more polite about it. It's the same thing.
But it's also like, really, like they were saying, some guys that if you say no or you don't give them their number, like they real deal get
Now if they
angry,
ready to fight,
violent, then they calling you out your name, following you to your car, and like you
Right.
don't feel
Now that's
safe.
that bullshit.
Right.
I agree with that.
yeah. Now
Right.
that is
I
just,
get that too.
yeah, that's just
Like, why
crazy
are
all
you
the way
following
around.
me?
And you know what I'm saying, that's the reason why I was asking certain questions about that. But yeah, no, I've never done anything like that, and I don't think Connor has done anything like that. So I wouldn't
But I
ain't never tried to fight nobody for no number, no.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
do
but there's
recognize
guys
that.
out there that will. Like
Like I'm
they
about to say,
will get crazy about it.
I do recognize shit like that happen. Ladies, as all us telling y'all, find any man available, especially if some club shit. Go get security. They'll take care of that shit. Cause y'all don't deserve that. And then it is some niggas that do that. But don't try to just walk to your car and this nigga tripping.
Yeah,
That's
like,
not-
I had to do that one time. Like I don't like going out in public without my boyfriend. If I do go out by myself, I'm gonna be on the phone with somebody. I'm gonna be on the phone with a friend. I'm gonna be on the phone with him if he can, or I'm being on the phone with my mama. If it's somebody that's following me, I'm getting. That's what I need to get. I need to get some more mates.
You know, yeah, cause some dudes are gonna be assholes. That's part of it, you know.
No, I'm gonna ask somebody, hey, this may sound crazy, but somebody follow me. Can you please pretend like you're my boyfriend? I had to do that one time. I had to ask this random guy, can you please pretend that you are my boyfriend? Like I held onto his arm and we walked to my car. That's it. Because I kept telling you, I have a boyfriend. He didn't believe me. I'm on the phone with my boyfriend now, and I had this man right here that I'm locking arms up with for him to walk me to my car. It is crazy that I have to do that. Females have to do that just to get home. And then you gotta think about it. Okay, he probably saw that this guy didn't get in the car with me. That guy probably followed me to my house. We don't know that. And stuff like that is scary, it's crazy, and I hate that we be having to go through that.
But it happens in real life to us women.
Yeah, and it happens.
Yeah.
Like we see it on internet, and we watch them Lifetime movies. So stuff like that, it's scary.
And I think if we know that does happen, we just simply saying that. But no, I don't think.
No, ain't nothing you can say about that one, there, Mike. Because like I said, that's why I got my little girls a mace. Because I know niggas is stupid. So, I mean, I don't care. And if I could have got her a gun, I would have got her a gun. But she's foolish like her mama, so she might shoot somebody for real.
Get a taser. But
she got one. She got a taser and some mace.
If you trying to get to your car, if you trying to get to her car, and a nigga running up on her car, she supposed to shoot him. Cause what the fuck he running up on her for?
Right.
Right.
You already said you can't have my number. Right. He mean harm. One thing also, lady, once y'all do reject these niggas and they still let you, they mean harm now. So if you do got a firearm, knife, or whatever, use that shit. He mean harm now. You told this man I got a husband or a boyfriend, I'm going to my car, and here this motherfucker come. Yeah. I mean, what he coming for?
Right. I mean, Tank, it was that one time when she dropped her wallet and I was trying to give her wallet back. But that was just that one time. That was just
unbelievable.
Hey, I got me a nice Waffle House breakfast out of this shit.
Right.
I said no. Oh shit, I did bet. Yeah. Cool. Appreciate the breakfast.
I just trying to tell you that you still had your gas tank thing open. Shit, I don't want nothing from you. Goddamn.
Right.
Hey, look. Hey, but look, I'm just trying to tell you some tissue on your shoe.
So damn, homie, did I just tell you no? Look, your tire flat. Oh, can you help me? No. Go call your motherfucking boyfriend. So mean ass.
But do you see why she mean like that though? If she got to deal with dudes doing that all the time, so that's
And
kind of
dudes
like
doing that all the time now. I got a lot of homegirls that's super fine, and niggas get on their nerves. The girls with little booties be trying to get BBLs. Y'all don't know what come with that now. Fine homegirls is hell. Niggas are hell on their ass now. I'm telling you now.
Mm-hmm.
The hell. I hear it all the time. Niggas are tripping. Niggas offering rent. Niggas, I'm talking about men come in women all type of ways now.
Oh yeah,
they come in with rent. They coming with this. They disrespectful off the top. They trying to buy bottles and sections. But then a lot of times, turn on it. If you ain't with the, I mean, you ain't got to be with it. But you know, that's what. Here's a lot of times when men and women go crazy, and all the guys on the panel finna tell y'all this. Of course, now it don't mean this when y'all go get with these niggas and drink everything they got and eat with them and all that. It don't mean nothing. It's not meaning nothing. But do know that this what these niggas on. So if you ain't going to calm down argument, tell them nigga fuck it. We got it ourselves. That's all you got to do. They do it a lot.
Yes.
All the time.
I mean, you know, seriously, ladies, as a guy, I do feel sorry for a lot of y'all because some of these motherfuckers really, I don't want to use the R word, but they really off. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas that's just really off. I don't even know how to explain this shit. You look at them and be like, nigga, is you tripping? Damn, she said, no, homie, go on to the next one up. Why the fuck you keep at her? Because now you bringing it, you gonna bring the police over here. I don't want to have shit to do with the law. I'm gonna get away from his retarded ass, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hey, I ain't like that. Some of
like
y'all
you
can't
said,
say
no,
just
she
for
ain't
no
feeling you,
reason.
so you're not finna make her feel you, my nigga. It's not gonna happen.
There's extremes in
She ain't
every
just gonna
group.
wake up tomorrow. Yeah, I like him. Nah, it don't work like that.
But like I said, there are extremes in every group. You got the really introverted person who will never even leave the house to talk to somebody. You got the extra extroverted person who goes out there and they always in everybody's face, always making moves. They hopping from one person to the next and shit. It happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about trying to catch somebody who's along in that median area, somewhere along the middle. But it's an extreme person in every situation. And if somebody is being that aggressive, like Tank said, you talking about borderline sexual assault, sexual deviant type of motherfucker at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a mental issue. You know,
right.
I promise you. And I'm saying this I've never taken shit that wasn't already given to me.
Right. Never.
I don't understand.
I'm not like you said, I'm not finna run up. You think if I try to talk to you and you say no, I'm finna run up behind your motherfucking ass? Nah. I'm gonna even be mad, but why I'm gonna run up behind you for?
I can take rejection shit. It's either yay or nay or maybe later or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But
the night goes on. Especially if you talking about it. I mean, the day or the night, whatever situation you in, they're gonna go on.
Hey, sometimes it ain't your night. But then the next night, shit, you might be on fire. You can't even handle everything that's coming to you. It happens. I won't even tell Coco the amount of niggas that done hit me up about her. All because of that damn show and because she know my partner big and shit. It's like, hey, man, I said, hey, bro, I ain't love connection, my nigga.
Listen. Motherfuckers hollered at me. I was like, I told them I don't really know Coco. I only know her from the sound booth show and that love connection. And everybody just know her for cracking that dude's face. And me and Buck just knew it. I hate going back to that, but y'all should have been there to see that in person. I'm sorry.
Shit was something serious. I can guarantee you right now, every lady on this panel, the nigga asked me about y'all, hey, shit, you know, hop in the inbox, I guess, bro, because no, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? She say no, nigga, don't come back to me talking all this shit, because I'm gonna be like, hey, nigga, she said no, fuck it. What, you know, keep it moving.
They went to a page, they hear a voice, they say, is she from Michigan? Is she from Ohio? Where she from? They don't know where she from. Hey, I don't know. I ain't got no answers for y'all. Like Buck said, you gotta go fishing on your own, brothers.
Point blank period. I ain't love connection, damn it. You know what I'm saying? All I did was host the show.
But you were the host, Mike. He was the host of Love Connection, but he wasn't. Mike, you were the closest thing. Mike, you were the closest thing to Love Connection. He was pitching the question, so he say he not Love Connection, but he's the closest motherfucker I know to be Love Connection.
He was to save the date. Hey, Mello, you got that clip, by the way? Because you got that clip. We asked for that you roll that, because just in case you ain't saw it.
It nigga acting like DJ Blah around this mug. Hey, remember that time? Play that clip back. Because I can guarantee, like I said, Red got all that damn red ass hair. I know about 10 niggas already. Hey man, bro, I saw the clip. How you know her? I don't even know her, my nigga. We just be on the show together. Straight up. I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Then my first time actually seeing Stephanie in person outside of the pic in the group and shit. I was like, oh, okay. That's what's up. Nigga, yeah, she got it. I'm like, nigga, she got a good dude. I'm not sending your ass that way. Cause if dude come across your head with some shit, it's gonna be, kind of like he's supposed to do that. I'm not saving nobody. Sorry. Like I said, take my OG. Shit, everybody else, get in where you fit in, homie. Disappointment happens. It's a part of life. But yeah, Mike, what else the hell we got, man?
The next thing we was gonna talk about was the question that you asked last week, Buck, and that was when it comes down to like the relationship, and you just starting out, who actually started looking for marriage first? Who gets into a relationship with that mindset of marriage first? And
Damn, I asked that?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta stop drinking and shit, man. That actually sounds pretty damn good. Was I sober when I said that?
I thought you would.
Shit. That ain't too bad. Okay, yeah, everybody, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this shit. I'm gonna mute my phone. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I do think that there are more ladies that, and it's just me talking. I think that there are more ladies that they get into a relationship and their end game is marriage. So that's every relationship they get into. It's probably marriage. It's probably marriage is the end game. I don't think that is the way with all guys. I think guys start off a relationship and see how it goes, and as they progress in a relationship, then the thought of marriage comes to be. But that's just my opinion. I'm interested in knowing what everybody else thinks. So we'll start off with Red Diamond.
Okay, let me get this question correct. You said who thinks of marriage first in a relationship? That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Like when you get into a relationship with somebody, is it automatically your end game for marriage?
Can't speak for myself, but I can kind of speak for other women. I'll say yes. Women usually be the first person that thinks about marriage when they get in a relationship. Because like once you get in a relationship with a male and y'all been together for a certain amount of time, I mean, if your goal is to have a family, be married and all that, of course that and have your own like house together and stuff like that, of course that's gonna be like, okay, what's the next level after these many years we've been together?
Well, to add on to that, then, do you think? And I think we kind of touched on this before, but I just want to reiterate it. So, do you think that as girls, young ladies, y'all are actually probably trained or taught more to go into that aspect of saying that you find somebody that you can actually get married to, whereas with guys, I don't think that's always what we were taught.
Um, you can say that. I wouldn't say trained or taught. I mean, if you look at all the movies, like the Tyler Perry movies and all that, it like it, any Lifetime movies, shows and stuff, it kind of puts in our head of what we look for towards our future that some men would look at mostly, honestly.
Okay. It's following along the lines of that's why I was throwing it out there. I think in general, when it comes to relationships, and maybe it's different, you know what I'm saying, as you're older, but when you're dealing with younger guys, I don't think we're immediately even looking at that. We're just looking at, okay, this is somebody I can kick it with. This is somebody I like. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We occasionally, you know what I'm saying, having sex and so forth. I don't think that you're looking anything past that except for having fun. And that eventually, if you know what I'm saying, you're talking about, oh, somebody becomes pregnant, now he has to change his whole mentality, or you would hope that he would. But if he's never been actually sort of taught that, hey, when you go out here to pursue somebody, these are the things that you're looking for, because when you're dating, you're in the process of finding somebody to marry. And I don't think that a lot of young men are taught that. That's
Absolutely.
just the God and His truth. So you have that disconnect when it comes to, oh, he's so immature. He's not necessarily immature, but you can't expect something from somebody that they don't know about. You can't go into somebody and talk about it. Damn, you can't read or write. Hell, he never been taught to read or write. He know math. You know what I'm saying? So he's good at that aspect. So it's like, oh, okay, I can do all these other things when it comes to a relationship. But when you're talking about something long term and you're talking about marriage means forever. You know, at the end they said till death do us part.
Mm-hmm.
In most of the vows, you know, that I've heard and shit. So a nigga thinking, damn, you know, we're talking about what? If I'm getting married at the age of 20, we looking at almost 50 years of marriage or so, maybe. I don't know. May not be ready at the age of 20. Not even sure if the brain is fully developed at the age of 20. So that's why I threw that out there. It's like, is it, you know, yeah, you answered it for me, you know what I'm saying, from your perspective, not saying necessarily saying that it's you, but yeah, in most cases, that's what women are looking for when they going into a relationship. Eventually, I'm going to become his wife, and we're going to have kids, and we're going to have this type of life, or whatever the case may be. So that's what I was trying to get out. I don't think that a lot of guys at a young age are even looking at it that way. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I think it's almost like, shit, go out there and do your thing, young buck.
Yeah,
For real.
I agree with you. I agree
Okay.
with
So I got a question, and this kind of falls along with Buck's question in a way, but it's more towards the men. So do y'all think that so I know that they're saying that when you hang around married people, you'll it's like a what is it how it goes? If you see me hang around married people, whatever, you'll get married or something like that. Do y'all think uh single men uh are single if you have a whole bunch of married friends and you a guy, do you think that can influence your mindset to want to get married, or that just
Who want to answer this first? I know where you go. Who want to answer this first? Mike, Tank, y'all can go first if you want to.
I don't think there is a lot of guys that I don't care if they got married friends or not. They mindset is their mindset. I know a lot of guys who they feel like when they get married is a whole lot of things that they're not gonna be able to do, and they want to accomplish all that stuff before. So I know like 3 guys that say I want to get like a first before I get married. They might have been with the woman for 5, 6 years, and that's the reason why they ain't going nowhere. For every intensive purpose, they married, but they don't want to tie. For some reason, it's something that scares them about the marriage certificate and being committed for life. So I don't think that it has anything to do with whether or not you got a lot of married friends or a lot of single friends.
do you think this is falling behind what you just said? So because you said that a lot of guys are I would say intimidated by marriage. Is it because maybe the friends that are married are discussing what they have to deal with at home, and they just feel like they just can't handle it instead of like discussing what they enjoy about being married?
It's a mixture. It's all about what you see. You know what I'm saying? If I'm single and I got 5 homeboys that are happily married, and that's regardless of when they have some rifts and shit, that inspires me to say, oh, okay, it's not as bad as perceived, you know. But if you're sitting there and there's 5 guys and you see all the shit that they going through, you like, man, fuck that. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And also, let's just be honest. In most situations, a marriage doesn't necessarily work in the favor of the guy, because if you're talking about a potential divorce that happens after that, he loses most of everything that he's ever came with. Based on what state you in, it don't matter what you did, bro, while y'all was in that relationship. She can go in there and say that you never did shit and that you treated her wrong, and she's entitled to half. Even after a certain amount of time of being married, she's entitled to certain things. And this is from life insurance policies to retirement benefits and everything. It don't matter. It didn't even, she could have been the one that absolutely probably stepped out on you. But y'all been together 25 years, so guess what? She's still entitled to that shit and can go and remarry another motherfucker and do the same thing to him. The guy gets shitted on. So you have to ask yourself, why would I even put myself in that scenario? You know what I'm saying? I like you, everything is good, but it's almost like signing a badass contract for real that you're gonna always come out on the short end of. It's like being on signing the bad boy up on the puffy. You get shown all the shiny shit and everything looks good, but damn it, in the end, you get fucked out of everything that you put in. You know what I'm saying? You have no rights to nothing. So it literally does depend on that individual, because it's guys that I know that got all their homeboys are married and they're the only one that ain't, and they still have no intentions on being, married or whatever. But some guys do get influenced by it, because you can say, okay, they started from here. They ended up from a small ass 2-bedroom apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment. Now they got a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house, and they got kids and they doing these family things and shit. And it also, you got to throw back to, what kind of household did I come out of? Did I see my parents happily married, or did I come from a situation where mom and pops were divorced, or they were never together? You know what I'm saying? All those are aspects to throw in.
Coco, you still with us?
I'm here.
What do you think about it?
I think that it all depends on the individual and like what they've been through and what their mindset is. Like I wouldn't just, but I do say that I believe females are taught to desire it more than men, because even as little girls and stuff, it's the princesses are waiting on the princess to come. Things like that. Even myself, like my grandparents raised me. They were married 50 years exactly before my grandfather passed. And so, like, one thing that my grandmother told me, like, my grandfather bought her 50 acres. She had the brick house, 4-bedroom, we had horses, all that kind of stuff. She's like, make sure you get you a man that can get you something like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's from off top that we're being taught that that's what we have to go after. So I agree with that part of it. I also feel that, like I said, individually, like you have to look at kind of like a person's background, like what they've been through and things like that. Because some people, women or men, like they might want a real relationship or they're forever person, but they just might not want to get married per se. And I think that's on an individual basis. So that's my take.
I agree. You were finna say something else?
No, that was my take on it.
I got another question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now this is my last question. But okay, because this is actually upon on a conversation I had like a year ago with someone that was actually with his girlfriend for I think 13 years, living together, got kids together and everything. And I actually asked him why he wouldn't really get married to her. But is it true to where that a lot of guys want the men and women together decision don't want to get married per se because it changes things between them, as in like who controls who or who's dominant over who and all that stuff, like the roles. Do that change?
I don't see how, especially if you with somebody for 13 years, more than likely, in every aspect of the word, y'all are married. Y'all just don't have the legal standing. Actually, there is a thing called common law marriage, and I think at 13 years y'all would be considered common law married. But it shouldn't be any no huge changes if y'all together that long. It's just something about that paperwork that tend to scare a lot of guys. I think when it comes down to marriage. Um, Stan, you with us? Stan,
Yeah,
what do you think about
yeah.
what she? What do you think about what she just asked?
I think that from a legal standpoint, there is no benefit for a man to get married.
Yep.
Because from a legal standpoint, from a business position, most times out of not, the man gains nothing out of the relationship, out of the business partnership that is marriage. So, I mean, for a lot of guys, what's the point? Because they do act different. Everybody does act different um, when it comes to how they feel about that piece of paper. Because shit changes with men and with women.
I agree.
Because a lot of piece of paper actually means something.
Can I put my input in on that part?
Absolutely.
So with the whole common law marriage, like I just want to put like my personal thing into this. So with that, well, I found out that common law it doesn't mean anything in the state of Alabama. But the reason why I know is because when my brother he passed, so him and his kids' mother was together for 10 years. Um, so when it came down to the funeral, even though they lived together, they y'all got kids, y'all stayed together. He wanted to get married. He knew that he was sick. He felt like, his time was coming to an end. So, he was like, I want to do right. I want to get married. He wanted to get married to her, but she was like, no. He was like, we can go to the courthouse. She was like, no. So it came down to where he passed. Me, my mom, and her, we're at the funeral home making the arrangements. And she was trying to make all these big decisions. We didn't want to. So they were like, well, it's all down to the wife. So they was looking at her. So I bust out and said, well, they're not even married. And so it was like, oh, well, since y'all aren't married, all the control goes to the mom, which was my mom. And my mom, she's everywhere. So she gave me control. And since his kids weren't of age to make these big decisions, they're all of them were just X'd out. Everything just went on to me. So they were so she was kind of upset with me for some time because I decided everything for my brother. So when it come down to like with the whole common law marriage, I feel like I don't see no benefit of it. It don't make no sense because if something happens to my significant other, I can't have no control over it. Unless maybe if I have a child and they could probably get like Social Security off of them. That's about it. That's the only type of benefit that I would see if we doing any type of common law because I'm not getting anything about it. If something happened to him, nothing like I feel like marriage, that's a good thing. I know a lot of people, they would say, oh, it ain't nothing but a piece of paper. But I feel like being married is very much important.
Uh, Tank, what you
Hey,
think?
can I ask this question? Can I ask this question real quick in that scenario?
Go ahead.
If y'all knew he was together with her like that and this and that or whatever, why wouldn't y'all let her make the decisions?
Because some of the decisions she was making, we knew and he knew how she was. She wasn't that, putting it this way, she was around. She was getting around.
So what kind of decisions was she trying? Are y'all talking about like money?
Money wise, she wanted to put my brother in a red casket and a red suit. And we were like, no. He does not like red. He was not like that. We did not raise him well, my mom wasn't like, she was like, no, I didn't want him like that. It's like everything how she wanted. We was like, no, it was just stuff that he wouldn't have liked. And it was things that he told my mom in a sense of like, make sure I'm straight, make sure everything's good. And we were like, we didn't know what you was talking about, but now it's like, oh, okay, so maybe this is what you was talking about. Like when you were saying, make sure I'm good, make sure like Steph know everything. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. So it's kind of like when I took control and I said, well, no, he's not wearing that. We're not putting him in this. It's like, okay, because I couldn't imagine my brother like that. And he wasn't like that. So she was trying to make him or take control and put like, it was just like a lot of stuff she was trying to do in control. We wanted to put like, you know, hey, you was in his life, you have his kids. We wanted you to be a part of it. But she got so mad the point that she was like, oh well, since they got so much over it, they figure out how to get the rest of the money for his funeral. So he had money, but she wouldn't give it to us. And it was like, okay, we didn't need the money. We put money up. His friends had money, classmates had money to put towards that, and he was still good. So it's like, yeah, it was just like a lot that was going on in that type of situation.
Tank, what you think? Tank, is Tank still on with us?
Yeah, I think he on mute.
He on mute, bro.
Okay, I didn't know if he was listening in off mute. Um, but I think Coco kind of hit the actual topic itself when she said that young kids are usually they like bred to be looking for marriage. And when you go and get into a relationship with somebody, the first thing that you think about is, you know, what I'm saying this guy, he might be the one, and we're gonna get married, we're gonna have this family, we're gonna have this. Guys, most times are not even taught anything about marriage, which is why the art of courting has fallen by the wayside. Um, and it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, this is my girl, but I ain't looking beyond that. And usually, a little bit of pressure has to be put on some guys before marriage even becomes a thing. And that would have to be somebody that they you know that they love you, they in love with you, they want to be with you, but they scared of that commitment of that paper. Like Stan said, a lot of people have a little problem with that paper. If you tend to look at marriage as a business relationship, I don't think it's supposed to be meant to be looked at like that. Any comments?
It is. That's why you have to have a license. That's why it has to be sanctioned by the state because it is a business partnership. That's why when they ask you once you get married, are you filing your taxes jointly or separately?
That's why I think it's all the way down for us, taxes. Period. Oh, we gotta wrap this shit up, Mike.
All right. Anybody got anything else they want to speak on? Going once, going twice.
No, I think we done settled a lot of shit. I think it was real productive. We done learned a lot. We done learned that the women's code ain't shit because they all trifling, because they all backstab each other, and the bros is the shit. We always looking out for each other. That's what we done learned. That's what I've been waiting on, Rick. Yeah. That's what I've been waiting on, Rick.
I think that's sort of what we came up to for real. Yeah, that's what we all sort of agreed on.
Yeah, y'all agreed on that mentally.
think we, as a majority, I think that's what we agreed on. I go with Stan on that one.
All right, hey, DJ Mello, did you ever find that clip that we was looking for?
Yeah, Coco the Heartbreaker.
Okay, which one was it? Which guy was it?
One in the red shirt. Where whole jaw fell to the ground. He's sitting up there looking at me, mad at me and shit. I was like, nigga, I tried to help your ass out.
I want to be like you when I grow up, Coco.
I mean, crushed him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm laughing my ass off the whole time over there trying not to say shit into the mic. I done made eye contact with Tank halfway across the club. I said, this nigga done fucked up. But I ain't gonna, hey, you know, I ain't have nothing to do with that. You know, I couldn't influence anything. And not to say that the young lady that won, you know, I'm not trying to say anything down about her. I just know that I saw the look on his face and I saw how he was looking at me. He was like, nigga, I was set up. I'm like, nah, nigga, you answered them questions and you said that you wanted.
You said it. That's what you said.
Turn that nigga into a meme.
Bruh, if you stand, I promise you, the clip doesn't even really do it full justice. I'm sitting right there live in 3D. I know. I see Coco come around the corner and the look on his face is like, oh, y'all done set me up. No, buddy. You set yourself up.
Hey, no, at first he had wishful thinking because he was like, okay, I hope the one I picked is just as bad as this one. But okay. But anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
If this was no fairy tale, dreams don't come true tonight, goddamn it. I remember watching that shit. Like, I remember the first time I looked at it, I'm talking about all I could do was focus in on Buddy's face. I'm talking about Buddy was like, man, I'm talking like, you ever beat one of your chilling buck over some shit that they know they didn't do because the other ones wouldn't tell, so you had to whoop everybody? That look on his face was like that look that your child give you when you walk to her with the belt. That nigga was sick.
Changed his life. You know, I don't know what to tell him. You know, hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully he didn't harm himself. If he did, I want you to know that it was not because of B.U.C. Dollar. It was all because of Coco Bank, the boss. You know what I'm saying? Buck didn't have nothing to do with it. Buck loved everybody, man.
Hey, I heard after they showed the video on Facebook, I heard somebody seen him on the side of the road picking up paper and cans.
Shit got bad. You know, shit got bad. It's all Coco fault. Y'all remember that. It wasn't Buck.
Nothing, people. Nothing.
You could have answered the damn question like you were supposed to. You was over there doing that shit on purpose. That's just my perspective, man. I'm just saying from where I was sitting. You know, I can't speak for anything else. I'm just saying where I was sitting there. I saw it. That's all.
I answered truthfully from my perspective.
She said, hey, she was answering her questions like old girl had gave her the hookup. Girl, don't touch the Don. You don't want that nigga. You don't want him. That's how she was answering them questions. I was answering truthfully. No, you wasn't. No, because I'll tell you the reason why I know you wasn't. Because of the shit that you talked about on that show, you have directly argued against it on here with us.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of what you're talking about.
See, that's how them politicians do. How them politicians do. Use them big words, recollections.
Hey, Mike, man. Y'all make sure y'all, if y'all can, come down. I think next weekend when we having a tournament. We got a game this week, I think on Tuesday or something, but if we can't make that, that's cool and shit. We won our last game, I'll say that much. And check out the Jaguars over in the Power League.
That's what's up. Also, y'all don't forget that we do have the basketball academy that's going on right now um, for our youth, 13 to 16 years of age. Well, teaching them all the fundamentals of basketball, teaching them how to run plays, how to everything from shooting to dribbling to running plays, and also um, have some mentors out there to try to mentor our young people. So that's what we got going on. K-Ball, what we got going on over there? K-Ball style.
I just want to remind everybody that we do have the jazz night, which is March 8th, which is also Red Diamond's birthday.
Hi.
There we go. It's at Beauty by La Colors, and that's on 15th Street. Hopefully we will see you there, and drinks are included in the price.
Woohoo! All right, let everybody know about K-Ball Styles location and what y'all got going on over there.
K-Ball Styles. We specialize in locks, natural hair braids. Location is 2725 Greensboro Avenue. We also have we also style for photo shoots and events. We also do photography and model training. That's it.
There it is.
So wait a minute. So Coco, so you can give me a professional looking picture like yours and Buck and Stephanie's, because I want my picture to look like y'all.
Yes, we can get you some professional photos.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Stone Nitty. That's who did mine, man. He do our videos and our photography work.
And he does great work as well.
Absolutely. That's my dude.
I got all happy putting my selfie and shit in, and goddamn Buck. Here come Buck with the whole goddamn mannequin pretty Kappa pose and shit. With the hat and shit.
Hey man.
Hey, but let me take my shit down. Let me go get me a haircut, goddamn.
Hey, Stan. Nigga, I come in with a bow tie, be making my partner Big Boy go find him a suit and shit. He was like, nigga, you ain't finna outdo me with that bullshit today.
Right.
I be trying to get my boys to, show every aspect.
I'm gonna have to go get me an outfit with that shit. I'm gonna go save up some money, buy me a suit, fuck around with you.
Look, man, I started wearing a bow tie once I was taught how to tie one. Shit, I got about damn 30 of them now.
I still don't know how to tie one. So
don't worry, Mike, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like shit around my neck. I was traumatized. I'm just saying, like, I don't like all that choking and shit. I don't like that no more.
Oh, that girl tied your ass up and hit you with that whip. My bad. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, was it, bro?
Man, that shit. And she told me, it ain't gonna hurt but a little bit. Shit. It's just a little wax. It ain't gonna burn. Shit. Oh, lie. Do that shit no.
But anyway, y'all, this was a very, very interesting show tonight. I had fun doing it. Y'all join us back here again on next Sunday at 8 p.m. for another edition of Battle of the Sexes. We'll be looking for the topic. Y'all be on the lookout for the topic as well. We'll love to hear from you. Y'all can check us out on YouTube, Sound Booth Radio 106.1, or the Sound Booth Radio 106.1 page on Facebook. Go in, join the group, and follow the YouTube channel. And that's all I got. So if anybody else ain't got nothing else, we'll see y'all on next week.